All right, what's good? We're here with my guy Rich. Rich has been one of my first clients, bro. Now that I think back, it's been how long? Like what, 3, 4 months now, or what?
Yeah, like September.
September. Okay, cool. So yeah, so pretty recently to say the least. And I know I shoot a lot of these videos with a lot of my clients that are killing it, but I was really excited to get into this one because I remember when we first spoke, we had a lot in common as far as like being an athlete, hooping, and we still got to make those hoop sessions happen, bro. When you pull up down here to Orange County. So, but yeah, nonetheless, with my guy Richard, Rich, if you can real quick, just give him a background of who you are, where you're from, and pretty much what got you started with Amazon and what the journey's been like so far.
Yeah, I'm from Bay Area, California, and pretty much like I one day, I mean like pretty much like I've always heard about people like selling on Amazon, but like I never had like no real guidance with it. Like it was just more like I thought it was like a like a pyramid scheme, stuff like that. And then like it was just like people with like a lot of followers, like pretty much just speaking nonsense in a way. But then like I stumbled upon like Hitch's one of Hitch's reels one day, and then like I seen that like he was speaking a lot of like game, and then like I stumbled upon his YouTube as well, and I showed that like he was actually like dropping a lot of like value and stuff. And then like I messaged them, and like it was all it was all up from there. But yeah,
Mhm.
to like be honest, like I've always been interested in Amazon. I just never had the correct guidance, and I didn't want to make certain mistakes that I was gonna
Yeah.
like make me take a loss and then make me like discouraged to continue.
Yeah, definitely. And real quick, I think it's funny, bro. You mentioned the fact that you said pyramid scheme. Someone actually DM'd or commented on one of my videos the other day. Said they said pyramid scheme question mark, and I reposted that comment like troll. I was like, "There's no way this guy's real right now." Because I mean, one thing American people don't realize, like, bro, this entire economy is ran off of reselling. You're buying from Target. You think they're just selling to you at a break even or a loss? No, they're profiting off of us because obviously they're buying low, selling high. So it's like I don't know. People are just ignorant, I guess, to making money nowadays.
Right.
But
Yeah, like I
uh,
remember the one of the main things that you told me the first day that like I signed on with you, like you made sure to like let me know that like this isn't no like get rich quick scheme, like it's a legitimate
exactly.
business. And like that stuck with me. Like I thought about it, I was like yeah, like he's right. Like
100%. Yeah, and that's the thing, man. Like this is really a 6 month or a 6 month commitment, I would say, right? It's like you're gonna go through the times where obviously you came in this, you didn't see success right away, but I mean, you at the same time, Rich, you were putting in the work. I remember you were always texting me. You're at the outlet sourcing RA, getting your buys in. Just recently you've been fully transitioning to full OA, right? It seems like. And
for
let me ask
sure.
you, how was that transition from RA to OA while to where you're doing it
Oh
full time
yeah,
now?
bro. So basically, like I started RA in October and
Mhm.
September. But like anyone else, I got approved for grocery, and like pretty much that was the only stuff I could find. Like I wasn't really like I didn't understand like how to get ungated for like the big brands yet. So like I
Yeah.
was selling like these drinks. It was okay. Like honestly, like it was breaking my back, bro. Like like I was probably just making like $2 off each pack of drinks, and like the drinks was like 10 pounds each. Like it'll give you a proof of concept for sure, like 100%. It gave me a definitely like a proof of concept, and it honestly like motivated me. Like it showed me that it's like something real and it works. But then like after that, like I just kept hopping on your calls, bro, and like seeing how you source on OA, and then like I started like understanding the whole concepts of like discounted gift cards, Rakuten, all that stuff. It was like pretty much just up from there. I realized that like, bro, like I could just be on my computer sourcing, bro. Why am I driving around to every grocery outlet, like in a 50
Yeah.
mile radius, bro, like, cause it's also
100%.
gas.
Yeah, yeah, and don't get me wrong, right? Like at the end of the day, RA is a great way to obviously build proof of concept. You made your first few sales doing RA is what it seems like, and you had success. Remember, you sent me pictures of like a lot of stuff you were buying. Remember those drinks you
For
were buying,
sure.
right? It was those drinks you showed us.
Yeah, like that poppy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So I remember you had some first initial success with that, but obviously you realized that hey, at scale, I'm probably not going to be doing this for just at scale, right? Like you're going to need to leverage online to where you like you said you join the live calls, dude. I mean you killed it, man. I mean right off the bat you were just hitting me up for gift cards left and right. I was like, oh yeah, this guy's implementing it for sure. As far as your goals with Amazon, where are you looking to take this? Like what's the plan? What's the goals? I know we spoke a little bit about funding and some wholesale work too. Like, let me ask you, what is your plan exactly for all of this?
I want to see like a 100K revenue month,
Oh
like
yeah.
just to start with that for sure. Like that's definitely like one of my big goals. Well, first I want 50, of course, but I'm just saying like I'm shooting for the stars. Like I want a revenue 100,000 a month
Yeah.
for
Hell yeah.
sure. But like honestly, like I work like a labor job like every day. So like how
Hmm.
I see it is I like using my brain more for like Amazon and
Yeah.
like like doing something like that is definitely something more I'm more interested in instead of like putting like like stress on your body and stuff like that.
Yeah, and dude, that's the thing, man. It's like, you're speaking on top of that as well. Like you're working a labor job where you're working a lot of hours, and a lot of excuses a lot of people say is like, oh, I don't know if I can make time for it. I mean, you tell me, like, what was that like for you? I mean, what would you say to that? Because I know a lot of guys that even just think about starting a business, like it's almost like they're making excuses for themselves. Like how are you able to make
Right,
how are you able to balance a side business? Because you're pretty new in this and you're already seeing some really good success with it so far. Like
right.
how are you able to balance that with your job?
Oh well, really, bro. Like it's really just about sacrifice. Honestly, like like I was getting off jobs at like 3, 4 p.m. and having like to ship 100 orders by 7. And like I just made it work. Like I wanted to like I didn't want to see my account health go bad, and I like I was getting after it. So like I just had to sacrifice. Like I wouldn't be like doing stuff like like chilling with my friends, stuff like that. I was just focused.
Yeah, 100%. And that's one thing. And that's one thing is like you just stop being a little girl, dude. I mean, just straight up. You put the feelings.
No, for sure. That's really what you just suck it. You just suck it up, bro.
Yeah, exactly, 100%.
It's
So
it's about how mad you want it.
exactly, yeah. So I mean, dude, you came a long way. You're still obviously going at it. And do you see yourself doing a lot more? Because I know we're incorporating wholesale in the program too. I know you've seen a lot of that happen too. Do you see yourself getting into wholesale as well?
Yeah, 100%, bro.
Okay, cool,
Like I've
cool.
always seen, I've always seen like gurus talk about like wholesale and stuff as well, like on Instagram and stuff.
Yeah, hundred
I've always
percent.
been interested in it.
Yeah, 1,000%. And that's the thing, man. It's like having things to where like you have a roadmap as far as like where you want to scale. That's like the next step to growth. So wholesale. I mean, and then as far as OA goes, do you see yourself still doing OA and keep double down on what's working as
Oh
well
yeah,
with?
100%, bro. 100%. Honestly, like when I first started OA, and I feel like a lot of people like text me saying this. They be like, bro, like how did you find products or something like like stuff like that. Like I had a thought like this too. I was just like, damn, like is it impossible to like find products? And then
Mhm.
like, but like if you literally just like double down and just like keep trying, like you literally like surprise yourself by the amount of like products you find that are like literally profitable like right in front of your eyes.
Literally, it is all about applying the right discounting strategies, the right couponing methods, and
Right.
obviously knowing what brands to target as well, which obviously you learned a lot with the program and just even
Yeah,
asking.
for sure.
So, dude, no, I'm really excited and I'm really happy for you and your success. And obviously, I know this is not a call to congratulate you because I don't want to give credit to where I know you still have a lot more work to do.
Yeah,
So,
for sure, bro.
um, and I'm saying that because it's all love and I want to see you kill even more than what you're doing right now.
100%, brother. I
Um,
don't want to give myself a pat on the back because like I'm trying to do like 10 times this. You
There
know what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, at the same time, man, well, hold up. I didn't mean to say in the sense I don't want to give you credit because I want to give credit to where it's due. But I also want to,
Yeah, yeah, for
I
sure,
want to
bro.
fire as far as seeing you do 100K months. I want to see 200K months. So for you, like, what do you? I mean, obviously you had a pretty decent Q4. I mean, yeah. What do you think you're gonna do next Q4? Like, if you had to project it, what do you think your next Q4 is gonna look like?
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was literally thinking about that, and like this Q4, I was like, yeah, like because I wasn't really ready, because like mind you, like in November, I was still doing RA, so like or like I was still like devoted on RA, because at the start I was actually like very devoted on RA. I would drive like to like every grocery outlet in like a 50-mile radius, so I wasn't really focused on OA that much. So like once
Yeah.
December came around, and like once it came around, I barely started with OA, and I was thinking like, damn, like when Q4 comes like next year, like I'm gonna be ready now. I already
Yeah.
made like a couple of spreadsheets with products that like I already know that I sold this year, and like I
Hmm.
looked at like how it does every Q4, and like
Yeah.
yeah, I would definitely want to like shoot for the stars with Q4, definitely. Like I want to be doing like 100,000 months for sure.
100%. Yeah. Fire, dude. Yeah, and you'll get there, man, in due time. Obviously, with the right capital and obviously the right funding, which obviously we'll get you situated
Sure.
with that. Something you're trying to get going to. So, awesome, dude. Heck yeah, man. And as far as being able to see at least some success in the Amazon space. A lot of guys have trouble kind of getting success in it, seeing success. What would what do you feel like allowed you to get to the point where you're able to do some pretty, some 5-figure months in revenue and just all in arbitrage? Like what do you feel like allowed you to get there?
I think a lot of it is like honestly, bro, like it's the game that you put in your course. First of all, like the course, just the actual course you could just watch, like the school course. But like second of all, like it's all like the game you drop, like day by day, like you're always talking about some certain topic, like saying what not to do, saying what to do, to like advance in this way. But obviously, like it's a lot of just applying all that as well. That
Facts.
is another thing. Like
Straight up.
like me, I could even speak for myself like here as well. Like I haven't even been able to apply everything that like all the game that you gave me. You understand? Like I've only
Yeah.
been able to apply probably like, like 60, 70%. Like, like I'm still getting there myself. So yeah,
Mhm.
like it's definitely like a lot of applying yourself for sure.
Yeah, dude, 1,000%. And that's the thing about it, man, is just applying the information, getting the information, but then applying it. And obviously, you've done a good job with that. So, dude, and then that's all it's been about, right? It's like so many guys, they feel like it's gonna get handed to them, and they're gonna have a smooth, easy road. And it's like,
Right.
no, peace. So,
No,
uh,
yeah, for sure.
yeah, but dude, no, you're killing it, man. I'm really excited to see where you're at in a year from now. I know you're gonna be doing bigger things and better things, and hopefully we'll be seeing you. Well, we will be seeing you in those 6-figure months. I'm not doubting that at all. And it's only a matter of time, man. But Richard, I appreciate you for taking the time to hop on this, give some game, share your experiences, and I hope a lot of guys get a lot of value out of this. And Richard, if you can give one tip, just one tip to anyone starting Amazon, struggling in the beginning, and just looking to see some sort of progress to where they can obviously scale this thing to where you're at and even more. What tips would you get from your current experiences so far in Amazon?
Yeah, I would say, like keep working and get after it, but mainly like I thought of this the other day and I was like, like imagine if you could just walk into any store and scan any product and like it would be a winning product like, you know, right away. Like we'd all be rich on Amazon already. We'd all be millionaires. So like
Facts.
obviously it's going to take some, like difficulty to find a good product because if any product was, profitable like, how would that even make sense?
100%, right? So pretty much just acknowledging that, hey, this is not meant for the weak. You have to put in some time, some work, some
Right.
effort, but it's all worth it
Like
once.
it's
Exactly.
not supposed to be easy.
100%, right? And it feels a lot better when you make it happen.
Like it's kind of like psychs me out because like when I be finding products, it feels easy, but like it's
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. So no, dude, and that's the thing. Like once you make sales, once you see like, for example, in your first 15,000, 10,000 a month, like you probably felt like, okay, yeah, this is lit. Like
No, for
I'm
sure, for
so,
sure.
but yeah, dude, awesome. Hell yeah. Well, Richard, again, bro, appreciate you for hopping on, and
Of
everyone
course,
else, I'll
bro.
see you guys on our other sourcing videos. Richard, obviously, I know you're not big on social media just yet, but where can they at least find you on Instagram? Because I know you post a little bit of your journey here and there.
Yeah, my Instagram is a R loading with two A's.
Cool. R loading. Sweet. I'll put it in the videos or I'll put it in the description as well. But ecom page, Instagram, YouTube, you guys already on the channel if you guys are already here. But aside from that, Richard, appreciate you hopping on, man. And let's make some money,
Of course,
bro.
bro. Yes, sir.